stand in my dislike for the girl. So let me be clear to the audience, that has nothing to do with this case or Tory Lanez. For me personally, I've seen this woman do horrible things to some really great people that I have long-standing relationships with in this industry. So I'm biased. Like, you can't just treat my friends and people I fuck with and people I've seen in this game for 15 years a certain way. That aside, I'm talking about her and what she's chosen to do professionally. I want to be clear, I don't know her as a person. She could be amazing, but there's a lot to deal with when you sign, and a lot happens fast. I stand in my dislike for the girl. So let me be clear to the audience, that has nothing to do with this case or I'm apologizing to Meg. Meg, the people that love her, her handlers, her team, the people that have to support her through what has to be an exhausting trial. I listened back. I got a few phone calls from women that I love and appreciate and admire. You didn't do a good job of telling me.
They've been kicking my...
That didn't really explain it well. I'm apologizing for the careless manner in which I joked about her mental health. That didn't sit right with my soul and my spirit, and one of them Twitter checked me too. I appreciate it. He did it very eloquently. I liked him. But that's not funny, because whether you believe her or don't believe her, can you afford to be wrong? And the answer is no. I would not feel right if that girl went home and did something to herself, because then I would just be a part of the pile on. And there is seemingly a Meg hate train going on across socials. I'm apologizing to Meg.
Yo, so Joe Budden has apologized to Meg Thee Stallion. I don't know if y'all notifications is working, but hit that bell anyway. But that's his apology. Some people are slow. Oh, he did it for clout. No, he did it because her handlers, her panhandlers, her people in her corner asked him to. They might have pled and asked. They might have just threatened and asked. Whatever. But they got him to fess up. I remember podcasts used to be the grittier version of talk radio. Like, talk radio and FM radio and talk shows is real, commercialized, and you can't say certain stuff. Now, podcasting has gotten corporate. You got iHeartRadio and what's that, Black Media Network, Charlemagne and them guys. It's a lot of big, powerful companies involved in this thing now, and people are paid for. Like, you basically got a lot of puppets out here. Joe could not stand on what he was saying. Now, I don't know who Joe's talking about when he says she's disrespecting friends for the last 10, 15 years. It has nothing to do with the Tory thing. But apparently, since she's elevated her career, and like I told you, they've took her to another level. They're trying to make her that new young black girl representative, like the face of, black girl rock, black girl magic. And they're claiming that there's a hate train on social media. It's not a hate train. Look, people just want to see her held accountable. You're going to put out accusations as serious as she did, and it doesn't look like it's adding up. The bodyguard done went missing, no DNA. People going to give you that same smoke they gave Juicy Jussie. You know what I mean? And Jussie Smollett, a black man, he got dragged just like she is. You know what I mean? But y'all still want to try to protect her, and it's like they always, when it's convenient, try to use that protect black women narrative. Like, no, she got to be held accountable. You out here putting up false police reports, trying to jeopardize someone's livelihood. That ain't cool. If it ain't, especially like if this goes down like this, and that defamation lawsuit is gonna be a lot of shit going on, a lot of protecting, a lot of smooching going on around here. Oh, we gotta protect her. No, she fucked up. She made a mistake. You know what I mean? This might be worse than Jussie Smollett. I mean, he was claiming he got kidnapped, but let's be for real. It's not like when a 5-year-old kid gets kidnapped, there's an Amber Alert, there's a sense of urgency. When a grown man gets kidnapped, people are not as concerned. It's different when it's a man versus a woman or a child. But you claiming somebody shot you, that's attempted murder. Those are some serious, serious charges. But back to Joe, Joe, like I say, these cats is fake, man. They can't stand on nothing. They got to back up everything they say. And it's sad that they gotta do these fake apologies just to keep them their jobs. You know what I mean? Just to keep getting them checks from whether it be Spotify, this one, that one. It's a shame. I mean, what's the point of having freedom of speech? You can't say nothing. So, like, why? I don't want to hear this filtered, watered down podcast. Give us the real shit. Tell us how you really feel. And right now, there ain't too many platforms doing that. That's why, even though I don't really mess with 5150 like I used to, it's one of the few platforms left. Because Corey, he refuses to monetize because he don't want his shit to be watered down. And I don't blame him. If you can afford not to deal with corporate people, then don't do it because they will water down your shit. And they got Joe backtracking and moonwalking like Michael Jackson right now because of some shit he said a few days ago. And they got the nerve to talk about a Meg hate train. It's not a hate train. Stop, first of all, throw the hate word out. All right? People just want to see that same pressure applied. Because y'all have been deceiving people for almost 2 years now with this damn story. And I wish y'all would just finish it and stop dragging it out. But they're going to continue this on. Because like I said, it will be a defamation suit if this comes out the way it looks. But yeah, whoever Meg Thee Stallion pissed off, Joe did not like that. And Joe should have just kept it like that. But, you know, it could have been a lot of powerful people in her corner, and they going to hold that girl down as long as they can. So there's nothing Joe could really do about it, I guess. But I just hate seeing fake shit like that. Like, you know what I mean? You ain't sorry about that. You still feel the way you feel. And, I don't know. I've heard a lot of stories about her. A lot of people don't seem to be too fond about Megatron, Omego. So, I don't know. Mego better clean her attitude up, man, because right now she need all the support she could get. Because this hate train, like I said, I'm not leading the charge, you know, but it's not a hate train. People just want to see her held accountable. And, you know, we just want to see that. That's all. Let's stop with this, you know, this narrative. Oh, black woman, black men, stop trying to paint us against each other. This ain't got nothing to do with that. It wouldn't have mattered if she was a black woman or a black or anything. She fucking lied. You know what I mean? Period.